we know that reggae music is often a rhythm thing, like the old rhythm being revamped. What was your feeling when at the end of the 90s, Beres and Buju were rocking over the same rhythm for Penthouse, for Donovan German, like, can you play some more same rhythm than Wailing Souls?
Well, what really happened, you know, is like the creativity of the music was leaving most of the artists in Jamaica. And the only thing they could do is go on a rhythm that is established out there as a #1 song. Then they will do it and somebody will go on it. Because even Things on Time, every man who won Things on Time went #1.
Yeah, there are lots of artists.
Every artist touched this track, go #1.
Yeah.
And this song was the #1 song in Jamaica for 1978.
So,
Lots of people go on it from a guy. Very first guy went on it, a guy named Jack Thomas.
And the last man was Barry Salmon.
You know, and the last one, you know,
Oh, very sound.
Buju, and in between that, Super Cat and a whole bunch of guys.
so when you first arrived at Studio One around 1970, you really were kind of top of the pack, you could say, head of the pack.
No, what really happened? People was hearing us, but they didn't see us because we didn't perform as a group together live.
Okay.
You know, but it was in the air. Everybody was talking about this group.
Songs, yeah.
You know what I mean? And everybody was saying, oh man, these guys sound like Wailers, and you know. So it's like, it's music, you know, we just continue doing what we know we're supposed to do.
Okay, but so then in this Channel One era, you had so many hits. I mean, hit after hit, and again, you were kind of really, you know, dominating the charts in Jamaica.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
what can you tell us? Are there any particular tracks that stand out for you, or any that you would like to?
Well, we had the fire in us, you know, because after being out for so many years, not really recording, I becomes a fuel injection technician. And Brad used to work for the tax office at that time. So it's like we weren't thinking about recording any song, we were thinking about making songs, but we weren't thinking about recording at that
We were
time.
thinking about doing our own business.
Right.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So, as Pipe said, Kaiser, who used to work at Channel One, came, he had this track. Pipe said, okay, I'm going to write a little song for it. And that's what we did. So then we just had a bunch of songs ready at the same time, because we
Yeah, we always writing.
songs.
We always
Okay.
write.
Ready. You know, like stopping at a supermarket, you have to have the songs, songs ready.
Okay.
Like right now, we have like 5 albums. We just go to the studio and just write. You know, so that was one of those periods. So went to Channel One, we had a bunch of stock of songs like Jack
Shots after shots, you know what I mean?
War, you know, the
Sweet Sugar Plum Plum.
Sugar Plum Plum, Old Brew, you know, Firehouse Rock, whole bunch of songs, Jive with the Dear Heart, you know, songs like
Okay.
those.
Okay.
And, Island Records heard those songs and, you know,
No, you heard Brother Gravalicious.
yeah, and
Our own production.
Right.
As I said,
Right.
we were thinking of doing our own thing, so as soon as we gain enough finances and enough popularity,
Well, let me say this. The money that we get from Things and Time, we didn't like what we received. So I turned to my partner, Brad, and said, Brad, you know what happened? Well, we'll write a song, you know. And we will do it for ourselves, you know, because right now, what really hurt me, we were supposed to get 4,000, and he gave us 2,000.
Okay.
And I was upset. So that's how I write Brother Gravalicious.
Oh, I see. So that was straight to
Yeah.
You know, once again about greediness.
Yes, you know, I said, but you see, a lot of people don't know, you know, people love us so much. The guy that was working at the press told us they sell 40,000 copies in 2 weeks.
Oh.
He was telling us that they only sell 20,000.
Right.
You know, so I was really upset about the whole situation. So I said, you know what, where'd I grab all the shows? You're too damn craven.
So
everything you run down pan, you know?
So, Mr. Selector, so I want you to go up to track 8, just so we can listen to a self-produced whaling sauce from this era, which was released by Island Records in England.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Wild Suspense.
Exactly.
This is Freedom From.
It's no freedom from the prison man was
So now, even though you had success with your own productions, you then had some even greater successes when you were beginning to be produced by some other upcoming producers.
Well, you know, the thing about it, you know, is that Joe told us that we don't have to ask someone to listen to us. People will hear us, you know, because our thing is that we always try to turn negatives into positiveness. So we, at all times, we think about writing good songs, because in the United States, they say we never write a bad song.
Right.
You know, our shows are for all age group. You know, whether it's the kids, you know, young ones, old ones, they're all there. You know, so it's like our potential was so great, because we see where internationally we were called upon by the people, both in Europe and in the United States. So we continue to work as hard as we can and try to put out the best music every time. So whichever producer we go to, they're gonna get good stuff.
Okay.
Because we're all good stuff.
Okay, well, so we're going to move to question and answer from the audience. It's going to be your opportunity to put your questions to these two great artists. But we do want to play a couple of other little sound clips first, just to remind us of some of these later hits that they had. So give us a little bit of track 9, which is produced by Junjo Laws. This is Firehouse Rock. Is that song specifically about political divisions in Waterhouse, or what was it about?
That song is reality. It's reality. I remember when writing that song, it was on a Sunday, and we both own a car together, and I just finished cook some red snappers and some pigeon peas, rice and peas. And I took my guitar and I went and sit on the back of the car. I was looking down the road in Waterhouse, and I said to myself, you know what, when it's rain, all the streets are flood. And when it's hot, it's really hot. And also, there was always rivals between the gunmen from Tawile and the gunmen from Waterhouse.
Okay.
So, you know, I just came up with the idea and write that song. And I want to say this. We record this song the Monday. The Wednesday, we do it live, and the show was finished.
Okay.
Once we go up on the stage and say some call it Waterhouse, Firehouse, they start to throw all the chairs and the tables and the show finished. And we know from that time that the song was a hit.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you can say, is we also, for the day when I do the song, John Laws wasn't in the studio.
Okay.
It was myself, Bird, and one of John's inchman that he have to look overseas business when he's not around. You know?
So Jonjo was more like the executive producer.
That's why.
Yeah, because we had business with him, but our business was really administrated by Greensleeve.
Sure.
But Greensleeve gave him the money to do the recording. Then Greensleeve would pay us.
I see.
You know, that's the kind of business we do. And I want to say this. A lot of people talk bad things about Studio One, but myself and Brad, we cannot say anything bad about that, Mr. Dad, because we never have a problem with him. We never ever had a problem with him at no time. Even now, they still have money for us down in Jamaica.
Okay.
For the same back out. Because we didn't collect that money for that movie.
Oh, I see.
Because at that time, we were there in Jamaica with him, and we went and signed up all the papers that we need to sign, because Motown had just bought 50% of Studio One publishing.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, and we were there signing on the papers, and we were supposed to go back and pick up our check the following Wednesday morning.
Okay.
But we leave Studio One the Tuesday evening and went back to our hotel, and then we get a call that he had a final strokes,
right.
And that was it, you know.
Right.
Yeah, but it's all good.
And talking about Coxon and Studio One, you went back to Studio One and you did another great record, early 2000, the Square Deal. And was it an all new compositions, or there were also some unreleased old songs?
Mixture.
Yeah, because we have a number of songs that was Leave with Mr. Dad.
Okay.
Then when we were in Jamaica producing our old album, we went to him because he have some money for us. And we told him we were recording our album and thing. So we wanted we were short of money. So we went down there and he gave us 90,000 because that was what we really need. Okay. So we could finish our album. Okay. So he said, why you guys don't complete this album that you have yours too, you know? So we just went, get the tracks then, went back to the hotel, write the lyrics for it. At that time we were recording night and day.
Okay.
Because we were doing his thing in the day and our thing in the night. And sometimes we do his thing in the evening and our things in the day, you know what I mean? So that's how those things really come about, you know?
Okay. So the last track that we want to play before we open it up for question and answer, you know, there's so many different phases to the Wailing Souls career. It's a real It's a highly impressive catalog. I mean, so much of it is really great. So after the Junjo phase, and you did some great work with Linval Thompson as well. And
No, I can tell you something. Linval Thompson thing is really coming because of Junjo.
Yeah, because
Junjo
the
and
association.
Linval was friend.
Yes.
And Junjo asked us was to do a showcase of 6 songs. We did the 6 songs and Linval put it out as an album.
Yes, yes.
But it really, from the beginning, it was not an album.
I understand. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, we did it.
But after those phases, and then you began spending increasing periods in Los Angeles, and eventually it became your home.
Yeah.
And somewhat further down the line, you ended up with a recording contract with Sony.
Yeah.
So let's just take a little listen to a bit of track 13, just to remind us of what that phase was like.
Gentle people, come in, God of people.